What's up, guys? Alvaro here, and welcome to the bilingual stock market channel again. Let's go ahead and talk about some stocks and about what happened today in the markets. And today we had yet again another very volatile trading session in the markets, with the Russell 2000 going up 1.63%, the Nasdaq went up 1.28%, the Dow Jones went up 1.06%, and the S&P 500 went up 0.84%. If we take a look at the sectors of the markets, we had a broad rally today. Why? Well, because financials went up 1.39% and the tech sector went up 1.19%. You guys know, and I have told you this on several occasions here on the channel, that the two most important sectors of the markets are the tech sector and the financial sector. And whenever we have a day in which these two sectors go up, then the most likely outcome of that trading session is going to be a very solid green day all across the board. Something that is worth pointing out about the performance of the sectors today is the fact that two very important members of the inflation trade, I am talking about materials, which was actually the best performing sector today, going up 1.55%, and the financial sector, that as I just said went up today 1.39%. So these two sectors were the best performing sectors today. And remember that we are only 2 days away from the CPI data report, which is going to be posted on Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So do we have a lot of markets participants putting money on the table in favor of a very overheated CPI data report on Thursday? That's a question mark that we have over here. The third best performing sector today was consumer discretionary. It went up today 1.39%, mainly because of Amazon and Tesla. Both stocks had a very solid day today. And on the flip side, the very worst performing sector today was energy, which went down 2.14%. The energy sector basically went down as much as oil did, something like 2%. As of now, we still have to wait for the CPI data report on Thursday. We are just seeing a tiny pullback inside a huge uptrend when it comes to the energy sector and oil as well. If we take a look at the advances and declines distribution of today's trading session, we can confirm that we had a broad rally today, because we had 4,584 stocks going up, and we had on the flip side 2,916 stocks going down. And before going over the indices, I want to show you guys some trades that I took in today's trading session. Some day trades that I took today, and some other trades that I closed in a successful way today. So this is the first trade on AMD. So on February 2nd, I purchased the $120 call that expires on May 20th, and I paid way back then $1,626, and today I sold out of this call option and I was paid $1,785. I ended up making over here $160. I also took a day trade, and speaking about the financial sector, I took a day trade on Capital One. This was a call option, guys. So this morning, by the way, I didn't tell you guys, the 10-year treasury yield went on an absolute tear today. It went up 2%, and it looks like, it seems inevitable, the 10-year treasury yield to burst above 2% anytime soon. If on Thursday we happen to have a worse than expected CPI data report, then mark my words, guys, we are going to see the 10-year treasury yield above 2%, and that is going to be a very positive catalyst for the financial sector. So this morning I purchased the $150 call that expires on June 17. I paid $1,315, and I sold out of this call option something like 20 minutes before the trading session closed, and I was paid $1,470. I ended up making over here $155. I also took a successful day trade on Coinbase, and this is a day trade that I called out in the video that we posted yesterday. And take a look at Coinbase, guys. It is up a lot after hours. So it looks like I left some money on the table. It is what it is. So in the case of Coinbase, this morning I purchased 45 shares at $200.83, and I paid $9,037, and I sold out of this position, and I was paid $9,200. I ended up making over here $160, and I took a loss on Facebook, guys. Let me show you. This is a stock that I have been taking trades with left and right, but Facebook looks horrible, guys. So I was trying to take a bounce back up trade, and it didn't work out. At the end, Facebook ended up closing the trading session above my stop loss price, but it is what it is, guys. I just wanted to play it safe. So this afternoon, I purchased 45 shares of Facebook at $219.88, and I paid $9,894, and I got stopped out at $218.88, and I was paid $9,849. I ended up taking a loss of $50 over here. So for the most part, I ended up making today, already subtracting out the loss that I took on Facebook, something like $400, guys. So I cannot complain about today's trading session. S&P 500, and as I said in the introduction of this video, went up today 0.84%, and it closed today's trading session at 4,521 points. Pay attention here, guys. I told you in yesterday's trading session that the most important resistance for the bulls in today's trading session was going to be 4,520 points, 4,520, because the bulls failed on that area on 2 occasions in yesterday's trading session. So today the S&P closed slightly above 4,520, which happens to be a positive sign. By the way, today we saw a lot of choppiness throughout the trading session, and the S&P 500 went down as soon as the trading session opened. Then it went up. It found a huge resistance precisely at 4,520. Then it retraced down once again, and we saw a very nice rally, guys, into the closing bell. Take a look. So at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, exactly when Power Hour started out, the S&P was trading at 44.93. And we closed the trading session at 45.21. So the S&P 500 went up 0.61% in only a matter of 1 hour. We are seeing a lot of volatility out there, no doubt about it. So, and despite the fact that the bulls closed slightly above 45.20, the area of resistance in which they failed on 2 occasions yesterday, so that is positive in and of itself. I don't argue that. But I am going to reiterate to you guys what I told you in yesterday's trading session. I don't see the S&P 500 bursting above this 100-day moving average at 4,568 points, or breaking to the downside 4450, which happens to be the 200-day moving average, in tomorrow's trading session. This doesn't make any sense, guys. We have a lot of, let's say, uncertainty when it comes to the CPI data report. So the only thing that I am expecting when it comes to tomorrow's trading session is a lot of choppiness, a lot of indecision, while we wait for the CPI data report on Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And the same goes for the NASDAQ 100, guys. The NDX went up today 1.21%, and it closed today's trading session at 14,747 points. The next big resistance for the bulls of the for the bulls of the NASDAQ 100 is going to be 15,000 points. I don't think that the bulls are going to burst above the 200-day moving average when we are only 1 day away from the CPI data report, and I don't think that the bears are going to be able to break 14,400 points to the downside, a previous area of support back from early October, when we are just, as I just said, 1 day away from the CPI data report. So choppiness should be the word in tomorrow's trading session, according to my opinion. And now let's go ahead and take a look at Enhase Energy, guys. We are going to go over 4 earnings reports that are coming out today. Enhase, take a look at this upstick. Jesus Christ. So Enhase went up today 2.65%, and it closed today's trading session at $144.50. And Enhase is up a lot after hours, guys. Take a look at this. So Enhase is up 14%. Wow, so they killed it, and I guess that they up-guided as well, right? So let's see if I have the information handy over here. I have guidance, which is good. So let me see if I have EPS and revenue. Do I have it over here? No, I don't have it. So I have guidance, guys. Let me see. So Enhase Energy, here I have it. Okay, so EPS came in at 73 cents, beating the estimate of 58 cents. Huge beat when it comes to EPS. And sales came in at $412.70 million, beating the estimate of $396.48 million. Wow, they beat by a long shot, guys, on both sales and EPS. And we have guidance. Very important, guys. So Enhase Energy sees Q1 sales between $420 million up to $440 million versus $409 million estimate. Wow, a huge beat, guys, across the board, top and bottom line. They are also up guiding, so well, very, very solid report for Enhase Energy. So what could be potentially happening here tomorrow, guys, when it comes to taking a trade on Enhase? The RSI is at 79 points on the 4-hour chart, and as of now, the bulls, guys, are trading at $165. That implies that they already broke to the upside this 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart at $161. So they really posted a very solid earnings report. So I'm thinking, guys, that the next stop for Enhase could be this 200-day moving average at $173. So as of now, Enhase is trading at $165. If the bulls of Enhase are able to fill this next gap up to the 200-day moving average near $174, we are looking at a 4% trade. So we are looking at a 4% profit. So watch out for Enhase tomorrow. Another scenario that we could be potentially seeing tomorrow, given the fact that Enhase is very overbacked as of now with its RSI at 78 points. I am going to draw a line over here. So don't be surprised of Enhase retracing a bit and paying a visit down to $160. $160 happens to be a former area of support back from mid-August. So this would be an interesting spot as well in order to pick up some shares of Enhase. So from $160 up to the 200-day moving average at $173, we are looking at an 8% profit. So very, very good job when it comes to Enhase Energy. And now let's go ahead and take a look at Peloton. What is going on over here? Peloton is up a lot after hours. By the way, guys, this was one of the stocks that I broke down in yesterday's video. And the technical setup that I told you guys about yesterday played out exactly as I said in today's trading session. So Peloton went up today 25.28%, and it closed today's trading session at $37.27. So we got news because the CEO of Peloton resigned, and so they are going to have a new CEO, but I don't know who that new CEO is going to be, and they have to be posting a decent earnings report, right? I don't have the information over here. And they should have posted its earnings report today. Yeah, we're waiting for the earnings report of Peloton, right? Yep. Let me see if I have any information. Peloton stock gained 25% Tuesday. It is still down 78% from its all-time high. So I don't have the information handy here, unfortunately, guys. So let me go over Lyft, and I can come back to Peloton. because I don't have the information handy as of now. Okay, Lyft, what is going on over here? Lyft went up today 5.37% during regular trading hours, and it closed today's trading session at $41.20. I am going to pull up here the 1 day, 1 minute chart, and Lyft is down after hours. I guess that this negative effect should be affecting Uber as well. So Lyft is down after hours 5.21%. So let me pull up here the live news tab and let's see what happened over here. So Lyft reported, I don't have any EPS. Let's see. Okay, Q4 active riders at 18.7 million versus consensus of 21 million. So this is a big miss when it comes to active riders, and revenue per active rider came in at $51.79 versus expectations of $46.84. So this was a big beat when it comes to revenue per active rider. And do I have, okay, sales? Yeah, sales came in at $969.90 million, beating the estimate of $938.86 million. So they beat on sales, they beat on revenue per active rider, and they missed. There was a big miss when it comes to active riders, right? So let's see if I have EPS over here. Let's see. No EPS over here. And I'm afraid I don't have anything guidance related either, guys. So it is 4:41 p.m. While I am recording this video. So maybe it is too early to have any information guidance related over here on Thinkorswim. So I think that this was a decent earnings report. Let's see what the earnings report of Uber looks like tomorrow. And when it comes to taking a trade on Lyft, as of now, the stock of this company is trading after hours at $39.70, exactly below this 180 SMA on the 4-hour chart. So I'm thinking, guys, that if the bulls of Lyft tomorrow can take on this moving average, this 180 SMA, near $40, they might be able to fill the next gap. I am going to draw a line over here. You guys know that I am improvising. So I think that the bulls of Lyft could be potentially being able to fill the next gap up to $43. $43 happens to be a former area of support back from early November and also back from mid-August. So if we were able to take a trade from $40-ish up to $43, we are looking at an 8% profit, and the RSI of Lyft is at 61 points, still healthy from a technical standpoint. So let's let the markets digest what Lyft reported, and I am going to be taking a deeper look to Lyft's earnings report later on today because I want to take a look at the guidance. And if guidance happens to be solid, don't be surprised, guys, if the bulls can take on $40 and fill the next gap up to $43 in tomorrow's trading session. And now let's go ahead and take a look at Corosaur Gaming, which was meant to be the last stock of this video. And it might not be, because if we already have the results, the earnings report of Peloton, then Peloton is going to be the last stock. So Crsr Gaming went up today 5.86%, and it closed today's trading session at $20.42. And the stock of this company isn't doing much after hours, guys. It is down 4.26%. But in the case of Crsr Gaming, that's not a big drop either. So let's see. Okay, here I have the information. Let's see. Okay, Crsr Gaming EPS came in at 35 cents, beating the estimate of 25 cents. Good. And sales came in at $510 million, beating the estimate of $495 million. Very solid earnings report over here. And I am wondering, what's the market cap of Crsr Gaming as of now, guys? I wanted to take a look at that quickly over here. So what's the market cap of Crsr Gaming, guys? Jesus Christ. So the market cap of Corosaur Gaming, guys, is $1.93 billion. So let's go ahead and do some math together over here. Check this out. Sales for Q4 of last year came in at $510 million. This implies, guys, that this company makes in revenue the same amount of money, or an amount of money that is equal to its market cap. Wow. So in other words, guys, this is a very cheap stock as of now. The valuation of Corosaur Gaming is clearly saying that the stock of this company is undervalued, and I have to do some math, guys. Wow, unbelievable. Truly, truly unbelievable. So let's see if we see some guidance over here. Okay, Corosaur Gaming says full year 2022 revenue somewhere between $1.9 billion up to $2.1 billion. Can you guys see what I am telling you? So this company is saying that their sales in 2022 is going to be at the same amount of money equal to its market capitalization. So whatever, I mean, unbelievable. So the amount or the estimate when it comes to sales or when it comes to revenue in 2022 is at, or was at, $1.89 billion. So they crushed revenue guidance, obviously, and they see an operating income somewhere between $195 million up to $215 million. So they are up guiding. They beat on EPS. They also beat on sales. And on top of that, this company is saying like, hey guys, you know, my revenue is going to be equal to my market capitalization, my total market capitalization. So, wow, yeah, I have to do some math. I think that this company, and let me check on something else, guys. So, all-time high for Crsr Gaming is $48. So as of now, the stock of this company is trading 60% of the highs. And this is not a higher multiple stocks, a stock that is trading on, based on its future earnings, on its future revenue and stuff. No, this is a company that is making money as of now. And this is a company that is making, when it comes to revenue, the same amount of money relative to its market capitalization. So this is what I will define as a long-term steal. So very solid earnings report for Crsr Gaming. The stock of this company is going to be on the very top of my personal watch list tomorrow, no doubt about it. So after hours, Crsr is trading at $19.20. So Crsr Gaming as of now is trading exactly below a previous area of support at $20. We are talking about a former area of support back from mid-December and also back from early December. So I'm thinking that if the bulls can take on $20 on good volume and momentum, which could be the case because they just posted this company just posted a very solid earnings report, then I think that the next gap up to $22 could be filled. $22 happens to be a former area of resistance back from mid-January and also back from mid-December. So if Crsr could make this push to the upside, let's say that we pick up some shares at $20.30 each, and if we can write them up to $22, we are looking at an 8% profit. So very solid earnings report, and I think, at least from what I said, that the valuation of Crsr Gaming over here is extremely, but extremely attractive. And now let's go ahead and take a look at Peloton again, guys. Before I wrap up this video, let's see if I have the information about the earnings report. I don't have anything, guys, nothing. Peloton, the last news that was posted over here on the live news tab of Thinkorswim, Peloton stock gained 25%. Tuesday, it is still down 78% from its all-time high. So I don't have anything over here. Let me pull out the 1-day, 1-minute chart, and this is the trade that I told you guys about yesterday. I told you, watch out for Peloton bursting above $30. and filling the next gap up to $33. And yeah, I mean, Peloton went up way higher than $33 up to $40. So let me pull up here the 4-hour chart. I wouldn't touch Peloton over here. And I need to take a look at the earnings report, guys. But with the RSI at 70 points, and after the stock of this company went up today 25% on the news that they are going to have a new CEO, I am not touching Peloton until further notice. Maybe until Peloton pulls back a bit and pays another visit down to $30 per share. And with Peloton Interactive, I am going to wrap up this video. Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you very much for hanging out with me once again. Remember, and keep in mind, guys, that here on the Bilingual Stock Market channel, we are posting stock market update videos Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 3 or 4 hours after the market closes. So if you want to get all of the notifications of all of our videos in a timely manner, you have to be subscribed to this YouTube channel, but you also need to activate the notification bell right up there. Follow us on Instagram as well, guys, at Bilingual Stock Market. And remember that this is the Bilingual Stock Market channel, the YouTube channel in which we talk about the markets, but we do things differently because we talk about the markets in 2 different languages, English and Spanish, so you can pick your preferred language. But most importantly, this is the YouTube channel in which we know that the wonderful world of Wall Street is not for geniuses, it is for entrepreneurs just like you guys and myself. My name is Alvaro, and I will see you guys on Thursday, once again, 3 or 4 hours after the market closes. Peace out.